you can basically quantify everything as data. And as far as black hole is concerned, there are theories that if there is a white hole, it means that information could carry through, meaning like a wormhole is possible if information somehow is able to go through it and then did not get destroyed completely, basically have some residues, and that
Yeah,
information will be
goes
transferred.
to somewhere else.
Yeah, which
Um,
means you could travel, time travel, or some kind of way of traveling from two different universes. So that's a possibility, but right? I mean,
that I was just looking it up, but that bit about information being kind of the basis of everything. It's essentially a type of panpsychism almost. In philosophy, it's a philosophical position, but it's called informational realism. It just posits that everything is information, is everything is fundamentally uh, information, which means that the universe just like computes itself. So the whole of reality is just this one big informational process of information exchange. But it's essentially it's baseless in terms of any proof or uh, workable hypothesis. But it's interesting that philosophers and um, scientists and people who are kind of trying to converge the two, they run into that um, interpretation in several different instances. There's several different philosophical positions that are like, this looks way too similar to like computer code just running, and things are computing because everything is uh, working according to some law. Essentially, everything is either yes or no. And there, with many such gates, we get something like a computer. It's just a bunch of gates with ones and zeros that are in specific combination produce such complex systems that we can now use in computers and internet technology. Um, there was also physical realism. Um, that is just a milder version of it. I think it just describes information, describes the reality, but does not make it. And information philosophy as the universe generates increasing information against entropy. Um, like that stuff goes into some heavy philosophy territory, but it really tripped me up just thinking about the fact that everything can be just information at the base of everything, because it's like there are more and more fundamental laws. For example, your brain works according to some rules and principles, right? But the base of it is chemistry, and at the base of that is physics. At the base of that could be just this information.